On August 3, a magnitude 4.8 earthquake struck Gaoxian County in Yibin City, Sichuan Province, at 2:21 a.m., sending a sudden shock through residents during the early hours of the morning. According to the China Earthquake Network Center, the earthquake occurred at a shallow depth of 6 kilometers, making the shaking more noticeable across the surrounding areas. The earthquake struck while most residents were asleep, causing many people to wake up suddenly as buildings began to shake.
我第一声我以为是放炮，然后第二秒我才反应过晚上叫哪儿放炮。这个例子起蛮多的。
In communities near the epicenter, residents reported feeling strong vibrations, with some describing the shaking as sudden and intense. The impact of the earthquake was felt across a wide area. Residents in Gaoxian County and nearby parts of Yibin reported clear shaking, while surrounding counties including Juanlian, Gongxian, and Chongning also experienced noticeable tremors. Beyond the immediate earthquake zone, people in Luzhou, parts of Chengdu, and areas of Chongqing also reported feeling the earthquake. For many residents, the unexpected shaking in the middle of the night created fear and uncertainty, especially because earthquakes can occur without warning.
直接来看这个威力，我操！你们听到响没有？听到响没有？ 哇哟！不得行，不得行，我拍了忙走了。
Videos and images shared online showed the moment the earthquake struck. In some residential buildings, surveillance footage captured lights swinging back and forth, furniture moving, and objects placed on shelves shaking during the tremor. Some residents recorded themselves leaving their homes and gathering outdoors, while others stood in open spaces waiting for more information about the situation.
后续哈，后续，刚刚1点钟4.2，这就又垮了。
The sudden earthquake quickly attracted attention across Sichuan Province and beyond. Local authorities immediately began organizing emergency response efforts, while earthquake monitoring agencies continued tracking the situation closely. Rescue and emergency teams were placed on standby, and officials carried out inspections of key infrastructure, including residential buildings, schools, hospitals, roads, bridges, power facilities, and communication networks. Although the earthquake caused widespread concern, early assessments showed that no major casualties or serious damage had been reported. Electricity supplies, communication systems, and transportation networks in the affected areas remained generally stable. However, authorities continued conducting safety checks because even moderate earthquakes can sometimes cause damage to older buildings or structures with existing weaknesses. However, the seismic activity did not completely stop after the 4.8 magnitude earthquake in the early morning. Throughout the day, earthquake monitoring stations continued recording smaller aftershocks around the affected area. These aftershocks indicated that underground stress was still adjusting following the main earthquake. At around 1 p.m. on the same day, another earthquake occurred near Yibin. The China Earthquake Network's center's automatic monitoring system detected the event at approximately magnitude 4.2. The automatic measurement could be further reviewed and adjusted after detailed analysis, but the additional earthquake once again drew attention from local residents who were already monitoring the situation closely. The afternoon earthquake added to concerns among residents because it followed the stronger early morning tremor. Some people who had returned home after the first earthquake chose to remain cautious, while others moved outside again after feeling the new shaking. Authorities urged residents to check their homes for possible damage, avoid entering buildings with visible cracks or structural problems, and remain prepared for possible additional tremors. As monitoring continues, officials are keeping a close watch on earthquake activity around Yibin. The series of earthquakes and ongoing aftershocks has placed the region under heightened attention. Emergency teams remain on duty, while residents continue waiting for updates and hoping that the seismic activity will gradually weaken.
长跑的是自这儿啊，那屋的地下车那么不准你看楼上，楼上啊抢个哭得人楼。你这刚进我们回家郎久了，对面在楼上给哭过。